Did you know that 73% of women over 60 are unknowingly wearing colors that actually diminish their natural glow rather than enhance it? I discovered this surprising and somewhat heartbreaking fact when I met Charlotte, a vibrant 65-year-old from Denver, whose story truly moved me. Charlotte confided, "I used to feel invisible, a feeling all too familiar for many women as the years pass. But everything changed when her daughter gently suggested she rethink her color choices." Within just weeks of adjusting her wardrobe, Charlotte began receiving compliments everywhere she went. Her friends couldn't believe how such a small change had transformed her presence and confidence so completely. Here's the truth I want to share with you, from one woman to another. As we age, our skin tone naturally evolves. Yet many women over 60 are still holding on to colors that worked for them decades ago. Colors that may now be subtly working against their vibrancy. The right colors have the power to brighten your complexion instantly and breathe new life into your appearance, while the wrong ones might be quietly aging you without your knowing it. Today, I want to gently guide you through 5 colors you might want to reconsider, and, most importantly, what to wear instead to reveal the natural, radiant glow you absolutely deserve. Before we dive in, I'd love to know where you're joining me from. Drop your city in the comments below. And if you're ready to celebrate your wisdom years with style, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more empowering tips made just for you. Color 1. Icy White. Now, let's begin with one of the most surprising and often overlooked color challenges I see in my fashion consultations. Icy white. This bright, stark shade floods the stores every season, making it seem like a safe, classic choice. But for many women over 60, icy white is often the very first color that needs a thoughtful update in their wardrobe. Let me share Ashley Moore's story. At 70, this elegant Boston grandmother always prided herself on her crisp white shirts and pristine white sweaters. "I thought white was class, foolproof," she told me during our consultation. But every time Sarah wore her favorite icy white blouse, her daughter gently mentioned she looked tired. Like many women in their golden years, Sarah didn't realize that pure icy white can be surprisingly unflattering as our skin tone naturally changes with age. Here's why. That stark, cool white creates harsh contrasts against mature skin, highlighting every small imperfection and shadow. It's particularly challenging if you have fair skin with pink undertones or deeper skin tones, where icy white can appear ashy rather than luminous. For silver-haired ladies, icy white often makes your beautiful gray hair look dull instead of sophisticated. And for those carrying a few extra pounds, that bright white can unintentionally draw attention to areas you might prefer to downplay. It's heartbreaking because it's not about losing your beauty, it's about finding the right way to express it. But don't worry, you don't have to give up white entirely. The secret lies in choosing the right shade of white. Think of it like finding the perfect lighting for a photograph. You want soft, flattering light rather than harsh fluorescence. Instead of icy white, opt for warmer alternatives like soft ivory, creamy off-white, or pearl white. These softer shades create a gentle glow around your face instead of a stark contrast that can overwhelm your natural beauty. Sarah discovered that switching to a warm ivory blouse made her complexion look healthier and more radiant. It was like finding the right light switch. She laughs as she says, "Suddenly people were commenting on how well I looked, not asking if I was feeling tired." These small changes can bring an incredible emotional lift alongside the visual transformation. Here are some practical tips for wearing white after 60. Look for whites with a hint of warmth in the fabric. Hold the garment near your face in natural light. If it makes your skin look vibrant rather than washed out, you've found the right shade. Natural fabrics like cotton, linen, and cashmere in off-white shades are particularly flattering and comfortable for mature skin. For special occasions, consider textured whites like lace, cable knit, or subtle patterns that add dimension and interest. Layer your softer whites with complementary colors like camel, navy, or soft rose to create sophisticated, age-appropriate combinations that work beautifully for any body type. I'd love to hear about your experiences with white clothing. Have you noticed certain shades working better for you than others? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your insights might help other women discover their perfect white, and that's a gift worth sharing. Color 2. Matte Black. Next, Let's talk about another challenging color that many women over 60 hold close as a wardrobe staple: matte black. I completely understand why black feels like a trusted friend. It's classic, slimming, and effortlessly polished. But sometimes, what once felt like a style anchor can begin to weigh us down without us even realizing it. Meet Laura White, a vibrant 68-year-old retired teacher from Chicago, who came to me feeling frustrated. "I've always relied on my black clothes to feel polished and slim," she shared. "But lately, my trusty black outfits were making me look tired instead of elegant." Her experience is something I hear often, and it's important to know you're not alone. While black has long been celebrated as a foolproof choice, matte black in particular can pose unique challenges for mature skin. As we age, our skin naturally loses some of its youthful radiance and develops subtle undertones that a flat matte black can harshly emphasize. This deep, absorbing color creates shadows that highlight fine lines and can make your complexion appear dull and lifeless. It's especially noticeable for women with fair skin or silver hair, where the stark contrast can feel too severe and unforgiving. For those with fuller figures, black is often a go-to for its slimming effect, but solid matte black can sometimes create a heavy, block-like appearance that obscures your natural curves rather than flattering them. And for women with olive or deeper skin tones, matte black can create an ashy undertone that detracts from your natural warmth and glow. It's disheartening when your favorite color suddenly feels less like a friend and more like a challenge. The good news is, you don't have to abandon black entirely. Patricia found that by switching to softer alternatives like charcoal gray or rich navy blue, her entire appearance brightened while maintaining the sophisticated look she loved. "It was amazing," she told me. "The charcoal gray still gave me that swimming effect, but my friends started saying I looked younger and more vibrant." If you still adore your black pieces, consider these practical solutions. Look for blacks with subtle texture or a slight sheen, like silk blends or fine wool, which reflect light more naturally than matte fabrics. For special occasions, black lace or black with subtle patterns adds dimension while keeping that elegant feel you treasure. Try breaking up solid black with accessories or colors near your face that bring warmth. Patricia now pairs her favorite black blazer with a soft rose scarf, instantly adding life and glow to her complexion. For those with silver hair, adding a string of pearls or gold jewelry can create a beautiful balance and soften the contrast with black clothing. Navy blue is especially magical for women over 60, offering the same sophistication as black, but with a gentler effect on mature skin. Pair navy with ivory or soft whites for a classic look that flatters every body type and skin tone. Another wonderful option is deep charcoal gray, which provides the slimming effect of black, but with a softer, more forgiving finish. I'd love to hear your thoughts on black clothing. Have you noticed changes in how it looks on you over the years? Have you found alternatives that brighten your appearance while keeping your style intact? Share your experiences in the comments below. Your story could help another woman feel beautiful and confident in her own skin. Color 3. Pale yellow. Up next, let's explore pale yellow, a color that often feels cheerful, fresh, and spring-like, yet can present unexpected challenges for mature skin. I remember meeting Linda Chen, a gentle 72-year-old Asian American grandmother from San Francisco, whose story really stayed with me. "In my culture, yellow symbolizes prosperity and happiness," she explained warmly. "But when I wore my favorite pale yellow sweater to my granddaughter's graduation, all my photos looked washed out, and I could see my skin appearing dull and sallow." Linda's experience is one that many women over 60 quietly face, and it reminded me how deeply our color choices affect how we feel inside and out. While pale yellow evokes sunny, youthful memories, its light, washed-out tone often works against mature skin tones rather than enhancing them. This is especially true for Asian skin undertones, where pale yellow can blend too closely with your natural complexion, making you appear less vibrant. For women with fair skin, it can emphasize uneven pigmentation or age spots, while for those with deeper skin tones, pale yellow may create a dull, lifeless effect that undermines your natural radiance. When paired with silver or gray hair, pale yellow fails to provide enough contrast, leaving the overall look flat instead of fresh and put together. For fuller figures, Pale yellow can also diminish definition, blending into the background rather than flattering your silhouette. But here's the wonderful part. You don't need to give up yellow entirely. Linda discovered that switching to richer, warmer yellows transformed her entire appearance and boosted her confidence. Rich mustard, warm amber, and sophisticated gold tones became her new favorites. "These deeper yellows make me feel radiant," she shared. "And now when I wear yellow, people compliment my complexion instead of asking if I'm feeling tired." These warmer yellows bring cheerfulness and energy, but with a mature elegance that works beautifully across all skin tones and body types. Mustard yellow, in particular, has become a beloved shade among my clients over 60 because it delivers the sunny brightness of yellow while adding a sophisticated warmth to mature skin. For those with silver hair, these richer yellows create a stunning contrast that enhances your natural elegance instead of dulling your beautiful strands. When choosing yellow garments, look for fabrics with some texture or sheen. Silk blends, fine mitts, or lightly textured weaves add dimension and interest. Linda found a mustard yellow cardigan in a soft, luxurious knit that became one of her most versatile wardrobe staples. She pairs it effortlessly with navy pants for a polished look, or with white jeans for casual outings. For special occasions, consider gold-toned fabrics that catch the light beautifully. These add a warm glow to your complexion, especially under evening lighting. If you're new to warmer yellows, start small by adding accessories like an amber-toned scarf or a gold-toned statement necklace. These pieces brighten your existing outfits and gently introduce you to this flattering color family. I'm truly curious to hear about your experiences with yellow clothing. Have you found certain shades that bring out your natural glow? Share your yellow fashion stories in the comments below. Your insights could inspire other women to discover their perfect shade and feel radiant in their own skin. Color 4. Faded beige. Now, let's turn to faded beige, a color that's often chosen for its supposed versatility and neutrality, but can quietly drain the vibrancy from mature skin. I remember meeting Maria Rodriguez, a vivacious 75-year-old Hispanic grandmother from Miami. She shared something many women might relate to. "I always thought beige was a safe choice," she said, smoothing her faded beige blazer thoughtfully. But then her daughter, with loving honesty, said what no one else dared to. "Mom, your neutral wardrobe is making you disappear." Maria's story highlights a common misconception about beige, especially for women over 60, and it's something I want to gently unpack with you today. While beige seems like a foolproof neutral, faded beige can be surprisingly challenging for mature skin. This is particularly true for Hispanic women like Maria, whose warm undertones thrive on colors that enhance rather than mute their natural glow. The problem with faded beige is that it often blends too closely with aging skin tones, creating what I call the disappearing effect. Instead of highlighting your features, it lets you fade into the background. For women with silver or white hair, faded beige can make those beautiful gray tones look dull, rather than sophisticated and luminous. If you're carrying extra weight, these washed-out tones can make your silhouette appear undefined, as the color lacks the contrast needed to create flattering definition. Even for those with fair skin, faded beige may emphasize signs of fatigue or uneven skin tone, rather than disguising them. It's heartbreaking to feel like your clothes aren't reflecting the vibrant, beautiful person you are inside. But there's good news. You can absolutely embrace neutral tones without losing your glow. Maria discovered that replacing her faded beige pieces with rich camel and warm sand tones completely transformed her appearance. "It was like someone turned on the lights," she laughed. These warmer neutrals brought out the warmth in her skin and complemented her silver hair instead of washing it out. The key is to choose neutrals with warmth and depth. A rich camel coat, for instance, brings sophistication and elegance that flatter all skin tones. Warm sand shades create gentle contrast that brightens your complexion, rather than dulling it. These colors work particularly well for Hispanic women and others with warm undertones because they enhance natural skin tones instead of competing with them. When shopping for these warmer neutrals, focus on quality fabrics that offer texture and dimension. Maria found that a camel-colored cashmere sweater looked infinitely more elegant and youthful than her old faded beige pieces. For special occasions, look for fabrics with a subtle sheen or interesting texture. These details add sophistication while keeping the versatility that neutral tones offer. Try layering different warm neutrals together for a luxurious monochromatic look. Maria now pairs her camel coat with a warm sand-colored silk blouse and darker tan trousers, creating an elegant outfit that truly enhances her natural beauty. Adding gold jewelry or a patterned scarf in complementary warm tones can further elevate these neutral looks, making them feel polished and age-appropriate. I'd love to hear about your experiences with beige and neutral tones. Have you discovered certain shades that work better for you than others? Share your stories in the comments below. Your journey might help other women find their perfect neutral palette and feel radiant every day. Color 5. Baby Pink. Finally, let's explore baby pink. A shade many women are naturally drawn to for its soft, feminine appeal. But sometimes, what feels gentle and flattering on paper doesn't translate the same way as we grow older. Let me introduce you to Lauren Young, a dynamic 67-year-old African-American business owner from Atlanta, whose experience with baby pink truly opened her eyes. She shared with a warm smile, but that soft pastel pink she'd been wearing just wasn't doing her confidence any favors anymore. Jane's story reflects a challenge that many women over 60 face, especially those with deeper skin tones. Baby pink often lacks the vibrancy needed to complement mature skin and can create an ashy effect that dulls the natural richness of darker complexions. For African-American women like Jane, this pale pink can unintentionally wash out both skin and silver or gray hair, leaving a less vibrant overall look. For fuller figures, baby pink tends to create a washed-out effect that doesn't define or flatter your beautiful curves. The issue with baby pink lies in its passive nature. It's simply too timid to enhance your natural beauty as your skin tone becomes more subtle with age. But here's the wonderful news. You don't have to give up pink entirely. Jane discovered that switching to richer, warmer pinks completely transformed her look and boosted her confidence. "When I tried on a coral pink dress," she beams, "my daughter said I looked radiant. It was like finding the right lighting for my skin." Vibrant rose pink and warm coral tones became her new signature colors, bringing out the natural warmth in her complexion and beautifully complementing her silver-streaked hair. These more sophisticated pinks work wonderfully across all skin tones and body types. A rich rose pink adds vitality to fair skin, enhances medium tones, and creates a luminous glow on deeper complexions. Coral pink is particularly magical. It combines the femininity of pink with the warmth of orange, creating a uniquely flattering shade for mature skin. When selecting these enhanced pinks, look for fabrics with subtle texture or sheen. Jane found that a coral pink silk blouse became one of her most versatile pieces, perfect for professional meetings or dinners with friends. For special occasions, consider rose pink in luxurious fabrics like chiffon or crepe, which move beautifully and catch the light in flattering ways. Try pairing these stronger pinks with sophisticated neutrals like charcoal gray or navy for a polished, modern look. Jane loves wearing her coral pink blazer with crisp white pants for a fresh and confident outfit that works year-round. Adding gold jewelry or animal print accessories can further elevate these pink ensembles, making them feel both contemporary and age-appropriate. I'd love to hear your thoughts on pink in your wardrobe. Have you discovered certain shades that make you feel especially confident? Share your pink fashion discoveries in the comments below. Your experiences might inspire others to find their perfect pink and feel radiant every day. Now that we've explored all 5 colors, let's take a moment to reflect on how small, thoughtful changes can create a profound impact on your wardrobe, and more importantly, on how you feel every day. Remember, these guidelines aren't strict rules. Rather, they are gentle invitations to experiment, explore, and discover what makes you feel your most confident and radiant self. We've seen how swapping icy white for warm ivory, matte black for rich charcoal, pale yellow for mustard, faded beige for camel, and baby pink for coral can transform your entire look. These color shifts don't just brighten your complexion, they uplift your spirit, enhance your natural beauty, and honor the wisdom and grace that come with your years. If you're feeling inspired, start small. Perhaps try incorporating just one new shade this week. Hold fabrics up to your face in natural light and notice how different colors make you feel. Do they energize you, or do they leave you looking tired? Trust your instincts. Your inner wisdom is your best guide. I truly want to hear about your color discoveries. Which of these tips resonated most with you? How have your experiences with color evolved over time? Please share your stories in the comments below. Your insights not only empower you, but can also uplift other women who are navigating this beautiful journey with you. And before you go, don't forget to subscribe for more style advice created especially to celebrate your wisdom years. Remember, the most beautiful color is always the one that makes you feel radiant, confident, and unapologetically yourself. Your glow is your signature. Wear it proudly.